Welcome to the Carnivore Nation. Thank you for joining again. This time, rather than me talking about someone that's doing carnivore, it's someone that's had to put up with carnivore. So this interview is with my wife, Inga.
Okay.
Good evening, Inga. How are you?
Good evening. Very good. Thank you.
Right, we're obviously recording this really oddly in the same house, but in different rooms, because otherwise we'd get a lot of feedback. So this was a great idea of yours, which I thought was worth exploring, because obviously most of the people I'm engaging with are either on or have done or some sort of extreme diet, where you're providing the alternative view, and that is the person that has to live with the people doing carnivore. So tell us a little bit about yourself with regards to me and my dieting exploits.
Right. Before you started the carnivore, you was overweight. You was 110 kilograms on and off. Well, sometimes you was 105 and you was very excited that you lost 5 kilograms and all that. And each new year you had recorded me a video clip that this year you promised me to get to 90 kilograms and all that, but never happened. Well, actually, once you was watching some program and you went vegan for a month. It did succeeded because you did lose weight, but the problem was that you was very hungry all the time and very grumpy.
So thank you for that. That's really selling me to everybody. Much appreciated.
Yeah. So now you, at least now you are not grumpy and no hungry.
Okay, so let's take a step back first. So obviously we've been married now just 6 years, just gone, and you know what was it like in terms of living with me and my issues about weight?
Well, the one issue I had was that you was snoring very much, and that was a problem because I had to wear earplugs all the time. So I think I tried all the earplugs that are available. I actually have my favorite ones that I can recommend to people. And yeah, so basically I was living with earplugs all the time, and my ears were falling out, all that. So that was a little bit a nightmare. A part of that, well, I don't know. I liked you to be a little bit chubby, to be fair, but the problem was as well that you was a little bit lethargic. Like, for example, you could have a meal in the evening, that sit on the sofa and fall asleep and start snoring. Stuff like that. And it was like not on and off. It was like basically every day. No, practically every day.
So obviously you were with me when I watched that Jordan Peterson interview on the Joe Rogan show.
Yes.
And you heard me saying about, I've got to give this a go. I've got to look into it more. Give us a little bit of what you were thinking then.
Well, I actually was suspicious because I didn't think that you're going to stick to it, to be honest. I thought that it was worth to try. Personally, I couldn't imagine to eat so much meat. No, like, for example, I can't eat so much meat personally, but you know, I always support all your mental ideas, and I thought that go for it and all. And then I think you started it. I thought that you're gonna like I think you're gonna survive for a week and then you'll give it up, to be honest. But no, you actually survived quite longer than I ever imagined, and you are still on it. And I think that everyone is shocked with the results because it's very exciting, to be honest, because like every day you lose a little bit. Like sometimes you lose a kilogram, sometimes you lose half of kilograms, and we have the statistics with you how much you lose today. Then we do measurements every week with your head, not head, like your neck, like all the body measurements, including your thighs and neck. I don't know why they do this, but anyways, yeah, we're doing measurements. And like we analyzing how much, what is the statistics and all that. I think it was exciting, like it's exciting experience because it was like a living experiment.
Okay,
sort of
and then
thing.
so when I first started doing it, you wasn't 100%. You were happy for me to do it, but you were concerned about certain issues. So what were those issues that you were having?
Well, I thought that it's not very good for your health because obviously my mom is a doctor as well, and she was always concerned about your like cholesterol levels and all that. So she was like telling me that you need to go to check all your, no, doing like doctor's
Bloods. Yeah.
checkup, yeah, all the bloods, all your cholesterol levels and all that. So I think she was more worried about you because I could see that you feeling well. I could see that you were feeling like you was very energetic. You could wake up early and all day long. You like before you was um, you was tired and you could like for example come home and have a little sleep for an hour or something like that. But now you never do. So you have lots of energy. You have lots of ideas. I think your head is working better. Um, so yeah, so the only concern, to be fair, I had is this, that you have high cholesterol level or maybe have a heart attack or something. So I thought that I actually thought that it is not healthy.
So obviously, the early days, I was losing weight quite quickly. So was that giving you concern? Were you pleased? Because obviously I was then cooking predominantly, where previously in our relationship you were the main cook of the family.
Yeah.
But obviously when I was then, you didn't want to get involved with all the fatty cooking, as you called it. So give us some sort of feedback how the dynamics in our relationship changed.
Well, I think it was excited because I was showing you like you have this Apple Watch, which you put your weight and all that. And I was sending the screenshots of you like going down and all this on weight, and everyone was like super excited, and me as well. Um, so I think it was a lot of fun. It was very motivating as well. So I think if I would be overweight, I will be with you on this kind of thing. But
So are there, living with someone that's doing the carnivore diet or the carnivore lifestyle, is there any downsides or any things that used to get on your nerves or annoy you?
no, I actually on the contrary, because before I was cooking every day, and no, basically it takes time to cook. We went to the shop, we were cooking and all this, but now I'm not cooking at all because I actually can't see the amount of fat that you're putting in this when you're cooking steak and all this. So so you cook yourself for yourself, and I'm eating salads and all other things that maybe not very healthy, but I won't tell. Yeah, so you are consuming a lot of fat, and I still remember like how you was, because first like the idea was that you were gonna cook and basically I'm gonna eat the same as you but with the salad. And once you cooked me eggs and steak, and I remember it was absolutely unedible because the amount of fat was there. I couldn't consume, sorry. So I said, no, no, don't cook for me anymore. I'm gonna survive on my own. So yeah. So no,
Okay.
I can't say anything like why it is bad or good to live with a
Well, you
person.
used to complain quite a lot by the state of the hob and the kitchen
Well,
area.
this is on. No, I think it is because of your personality. I think it's always like this when you're cooking.
So, do you have any concerns about me continuing with the carnivore lifestyle going forward?
No, I don't have any concerns. I think the only thing that worries me is that you will start eating again lots of other food, and then you will get like put all your weight back, and then you will be disappointed very much.
Okay.
So
but my intention is to maintain a carnivore lifestyle the majority of the time, and maybe have cheat days or whatever it is where I can have other things if I choose to do so. However, I did notice when I did it recently last Sunday, I had 3 beers, and that evening I felt really lethargic. So, if anything, that's a pointer for me to stick with it much more dominantly than I intended to. But are you okay with that?
Yes, absolutely. Don't drink beer. What's the problem?
Love it. So, so based on what's going on, is your mum's opinion changed at all?
Yes. No, firstly, my mom, we can't recognize you now because it's like half of you gone. It's like a different person. So no, my mom is all right. She's actually very excited that you kind of like feeling yourself well and you're more healthy and all. And she can now see your ribs as well.
I just
So
like to say that's in a photo. I don't go around showing Inga's mother my ribs on a regular basis. Just as a point there in case anyone
yes,
thinks
you
that's.
do. You are showing your
Yeah,
cubes
but
that
it's
you
showing
don't
her
have.
obviously the weight loss. I'm not going around walking around semi-naked to your mother, am I? So please, thank you very much, Inga's. So,
Right.
so is there any sort of thing that you would like to say to other people that have someone that wants to do the carnivore? Have you got any tips or suggestions for them to take forward?
Just go for it. We live one life. Give it a go. Try it I would say like try it for a week. If you survive in a week and you will like it, then try another week. And you take it as as a bit of fun.
Okay.
Because it is a very exciting thing when Carl was going on the scales every morning, and we calculate how much kilograms he has lost and how much centimeters he was like losing and all that, like in terms of curiosity.
So
Yeah,
obviously the
just
weight loss was key. We got that. But have you noticed any other, you've mentioned like the energy levels. Is there other changes that you've noticed in me, and are they positive or negative in those
Well, I think,
changes?
firstly, good positive thing is like you love now, like me taking picture of you, because before you was not allowing me to make a pictures. Don't do this picture, I'm fat, blah blah blah, delete it. And then actually when we started to do this channel, you was asking me, could you please find an old pictures of me when I'm fat? And I actually didn't have any because you didn't allow me to keep them. So it was hard to find any. So yes, you're more like self-confident, you
But
are.
I've never been shy of self-confidence, to be fair.
I think that it's a brilliant experiment worth doing.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So before we wrap up, is there anything else you want to say, or anything for anyone that's watching and thinking about doing the carnivore or worried that their partner's doing the carnivore? Is there anything you want to say to anyone that's watching this?
Yes, I would like to say firstly, do not worry, because no, as I already said, like we live one life, and the fitter you are, the longer life you're gonna have. And it is always like you need to try different things, and it is worth to try rather than never try at all, sort of things.
Okay.
Delete this. I don't like this monologue.
And one obvious question.
Yes.
Would you be tempted to do the carnivore? Not necessarily to lose weight, because you don't clearly need to lose weight, but there is a lot of things being reported around the carnivore, the community within the carnivore, that women can benefit from hormone improvements and various other elements, and that ladies face. Is it something that you would consider doing?
Not at the moment, no, because I personally, I don't think I'm going to survive on it, to be honest, because I can't eat so much meat, firstly, not just physically, and I can't consume so much fat. This is not my.
But you can eat a McDonald's like it's the last McDonald's on earth.
McDonald's, yes.
Brilliant. Thank you, Inga, for your insight. I think some people watching this or people that are supporting others that are doing it might find this really interesting. So really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
We'll stop recording now, and then we'll sort something out for tea. Steak, shall it do, dear?
I go with the salad.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Cheers.